What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Foot Birthday Paulinho. He is a 90 rated, and honestly I loved this card back in the day. We had Texarian, we had Paulinho, we had somebody else who linked with him, but we had like the Brazilian trio from the Chinese league, and honestly a massive upgrade. A +5, a +1 on his weak foot, so he is a 4-star 5-star now, and the stats are pretty decent. He's coming in at just shy of 300 on the Xbox and about 340 on the PlayStation on day one. Honestly, this card I really did like, so I thought, you know what, we've got to give him the first chance of today. Finesse shot, power free kick. He looks relatively decent. Obviously, in terms of chemistry style, you will be mainly looking at either a Shadow or a Hunter, depending on what you want him for. Being quite a technical dribbler sort of player, I would argue both. Like, Shadow would be great for the box to box. He's already got the 89 finishing, and obviously the Shadow will do more in terms of kind of like an overall CM, as a Hunter would kind of just blow everything out of the water, turn him into quite a nice cam with 99 finishing, 94 position and 93 shot power. He'd also end up with 91 pace on either of them, so it all depends on what you want him for. If you want him as a box to box, obviously a Shadow is going to be fantastic, and if you think he can push forward into more of a cam role, then obviously a Hunter is where you want to go with that. In terms of kind of like his stats then, so pace will be upgraded, 93 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, or 90 sprint speed, sorry. We'll end up with, for instance, we'll go with the Shadow, as that's the whole kind of idea of this card. 89 attacking positioning and finishing with 88 shot power. It's fantastic on the base. Passing wise, great short. Long is decent. Vision's nice, and everything else is kind of near. Crossing it's non-existent with this card, we don't need it. Dribbling wise, decent agility, balance is fantastic, as well as the rest of them. Reaction, ball control, dribbling and composure, all 90 and above, can't complain one bit. And even head and accuracy, stamina, jumping, all amazing, with the strength and aggression as well. He's a solid card, so let's jump into him, see what he can do. Get Paulinho on the ball. I really did like this card with his inform way back now. Guendouzi just literally stole that off him. But from way back, he was a fantastic player. It was Talisca, actually. It was Talisca who was the missing person I was on about. But them three together, them Texarian and Paulinho, was absolutely fantastic. As he just pushes it aside, it's a beauty already. Obviously, in that attacking role, he's going to do quite well. I remember him being an excellent cam back in the day. Big test for the lads now. We've got quite a decent team. Vieira, Ronaldinho, Neymar, Mbappe, Renato, who's going to be phenomenal when he comes out in Foot Birthday. Going to have to get a lot of fodder saved up for that one. Into Paulinho. Like I say, the attacking kind of the attacking realm of him was very nice. His kind of agility, dribbling was always fantastic, and obviously now having that cheeky 5-star is beautiful, as he just rolls it into the net for me. The one thing that really appeals to me with Paulinho is if we did manage to, for instance, get a Texarian or Talisca in Team of the Season, which obviously is kind of like the next really big upgrade, then that would be, again, an amazing trio in the same league. Obviously, we don't have Hulk anymore, I don't think. I don't think he's in the Chinese league anymore, if he has not retired already. So it's going to be interesting to see as we get loads of players just... Oh, tried to go with a scoop, didn't quite work with that one. Get it back into him. Oh, nearly. We're trying to get it around him. He's got a lot of defenders using that kind of AI block. Let's see the ball running here. We see Paulinho in that middle. If I do remember rightly, he is decent at his heading. We find the back post. That's all you need from him. Beautifully peels away. You can see that run being controlled, and he just heads it over the defender. Beautiful stuff. I feel like we've got a very good card on our hands here. Loved his inform. So far, 90 is coming up trumps. We've got Cantona running through. Oh, referee, have a word. Paulinho again. Doesn't manage to get the touch past Foot Birthday Mendy, like you shouldn't really. The The one thing that I do love with like getting like these Paulinhos, getting the like Martinez's in the MLS is the fact that was shocking. If the fact that you get the minor leagues up. I love having like a full special team for the Premier League, for the La Liga, Bundesliga, all of that. But then having it for like Eredivisie, having it for the Portuguese league, the Saudi league, it's just very interesting to have that whole range in a club. It comes down to kind of like my love for a kind of like a big club. But having like a really high rated 90 as well, especially Brazilian, it's always a lovely little nation to have high rateds. But it's a very, very good card, so it's going to be an interesting one to see if we can get him untradeable. As we find him in, goes for the volley, and what are you doing, Cantona? Get out the way. Into Paulinho again, he's going to see in Cantona, who's going to find him back. Oh, we nearly get that roulette just before he was going to make that tackle. Into Paulinho. Oh, referee, that's got to be. Lovely little bit of a free kick here. I don't think we have a left footer. Paulinho seeing a beautiful pass into De Bruyne, who doesn't manage to find one back. Paulinho again, we can see him just on that edge. He's got a lot. As soon as literally you get it kind of close to his box, you see them kind of swarm, and it's very, very difficult to find any space. Paulinho sees in Kaka. It's going to find it, and that's a beautiful assist. Absolutely phenomenal work from Paulinho today. We see Paulinho. Why is he stopped? Oh, he's been blocked out of that game there. There he is. Get onto his left. Pope's going to make the save. Not the greatest of shots from the outside, but we know that he can finish from there. Little roulette from Paulinho. Lets Varane know that he's no one to be messing with here. So going into the overall for Paulinho. 290 on the Xbox, 327 on the PlayStation as of this moment. 4 minutes ago it was updated. Obviously, I was very happy with this card. I did love his Team of the Week 5 card, his inform, with the links to Texarian, and also, if I go the wrong team, to Talisca as well. So if I go to... where am I looking for? Let's click back on him. I've completely screwed that. I should have clicked Chinese League. So now you've got Paulinho, Oscar, Talisca, Texarian, all as them Brazilian players in the Chinese League. Obviously, then you can add Oscar onto it. You can add, no, sorry, not Oscar, Martin, sorry, Alessandrini, Dembele, Bakambu. You've got a lot of good players, a lot of attacking players as well, I might add. But they're starting to now become quite a nice special team in the Chinese League alone. You look at the first row, everything's above 85. It's absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Paulinho being a 90 is kind of shoulders above the rest, and only coming in at 290 is lovely. And I think the Brazilian team that you can make, even if you take away a lot of the icons, obviously Neymar's coming in. I think Neymar's coming in at like under 200k or under 300k. 243 is coming in at the moment. That is insane to come in at that price already, and we're not even at team of the season yet. But in terms of what you can make out of just a Brazilian side, you can see a hell of a lot of the specials. There's some really, really decent cards in here, and obviously Paulinho does rise above as a 90 plus card, which is fantastic. I had a lot of fun with him. I feel like with the Shadow is definitely better for that box to box. Like I said, you can either go with a Shadow, which a lot of people want to do, or you can go with a Hunter, which will turn him into just a nasty cam. Like, it's just going to be unreal. But I feel like the Shadow as a kind of more of a base around everything is a hell of a lot better, and you could just see the spine of this. 90 plus is the whole way. He's a very, very good card. I feel like you're gonna pick him if you have got that kind of hybrid Brazilian team. He is only going to link really with icons or Brazilians. I can't imagine a lot of people are rocking a Chinese player in their starting lineup. But again, I like making the kind of off-league, special teams. So this one would be an absolute gem to get in a player pick later on down the line in this week. But so far so good with him. Everything stat-wise was fantastic. I didn't really have anything bad to say about him, to be honest. Crossing, doesn't really need it. Curve, again, you can get around it. Short pass was lovely. Long pass was average, but still good enough. Pace was lovely. Dribbling was fantastic. Obviously, the defensive side of him, he manages to win the ball back and really put himself out there in terms of playing in the team and really kind of having that overall midfielder mentality. And then obviously the kind of the stamina, jumping, all of that is brilliant as well. So I'm just very happy this card has got a 90. When I saw it leaked, I was very interested to see what he it could all be about, and he didn't disappoint for me. Overall wise, I'm going to give him a solid 9.2 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think about Paulinho. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.